Well, let's talk now about your most accurate forecast. We finally enjoyed some cooler weather. Yesterday's high temperature, 91 degrees. The last time we saw highs in the low 90s in Phoenix was back on April 22nd. So it's been a couple of hot weeks. And again, finally yesterday, feeling that cool down. And we get to enjoy another cooler day today. But we are seeing some changes out there. And I wanted to start off by showing you the view from our satellite clouds and radar, because we've got clouds that have been moving in overnight. And this morning we're waking up to those high clouds. Partly cloudy conditions today in the valley and across southern Arizona. But what you're not seeing on radar, any rain. We're not going to see any of that. It's going to stay dry. This is just some moisture that's pushing through in the form of clouds. Now, these clouds may keep our temperatures from dropping too much further, but it is still a little bit cooler at this point than it was at this time yesterday. About a degree difference here in the valley. Up north, of course, much cooler because of Flagstaff area waking up to clear conditions, so that temperature dropping further. And we're right at the freezing mark. It's 32 degrees in Flagstaff, about 10 degrees warmer in Heber at 42. 54 in Sedona, and 40s in Prescott, with Phoenix checking in right at 72 degrees here at this hour. Plenty of 60s out there already across the valley. And check you out, Wickenburg. You're actually down into the 50s this morning. It's 66 though in Buckeye, 68 in Levine. We've dropped down to 70 in Glendale, 66 in Ahwatukee, 68 in Scottsdale, and checking in the mid 60s right now in Gilbert. The Santan Valley also at 65 degrees. Now you see that better view of those high clouds moving in as we approach sunrise. Our sun comes up just before 5:30. It's going to be a great morning to get outside, maybe go for a run, go for a walk, go for a hike, all of it, because again, our temperatures are going to be very slow to climb through the morning today. I think we're going to be in the low 70s through that 8 o'clock hour, mid 70s by 9 a.m. And then we'll see the 80s, but not until about 11 o'clock here this morning, with the 90s kicking in here this afternoon. In the middle of the afternoon, we'll be in the 90s for just a few hours. And today will only be 1 degree warmer than it was yesterday as we top out at 92 in Phoenix. It'll be 92 in Goodyear, 91 today in Glendale, upper 80s today in Cave Creek, and Anthem still reaching the upper 80s this afternoon too. Across Arizona, those temperatures will be a little bit warmer, especially in western Arizona, where high temperatures will end up in the low 90s out in Lake Havasu, also Bullhead City, 82 today in Kingman, upper 60s for highs today in Flagstaff. Expect more breezes across northern Arizona too, gusts near 30 miles an hour in that northern pocket of the state. So breezy again, but for the valley, light winds today, so lighter than they've been the last couple of days. Today's temperature will still put us a couple degrees below the normal high for this time of year, but then things are changing. After hitting 92 today, we've got a warm up coming our way. Tomorrow, we're back into the mid 90s. And as you look at that 7-day forecast, we'll be into the upper 90s by Saturday. And then Sunday, triple digits setting back in, but only for a couple days. We've got another big cool down next week. We'll talk more about that in the next half hour.